What's up, everybody? Welcome back once again to Trash Film Home Video. Today we're going to do a little bit different of a video. We're going to take a look at the new VSU or Vinegar Syndrome Ultra release of Cloak and Dagger. Look at that. Now, we're also going to take an up-close look at it and the contents here in a moment. But first, let's chat a little bit about Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger. Now, this was written by Tom Holland of Fright Night, Psycho 2, Beast Within fame. I could go on. And directed by Richard Franklin, who subsequently directed Psycho 2 and Road Games, I believe. Anyway, let's not beat around the bush here. This is a kid's movie. This is a children's movie. It's got Henry Thomas in it from E.T. and that new-ish house on whatever hill. Yeah, kids movie. So know that right off the bat. But there's a caveat. This is a kids movie from 1983. So it's not going to be like your kids' movies of today. They would not make this today. This would not happen. There's too many explosions, too many children in peril moments that I don't think they would be able to do. What basic synopsis, basic plot for this is? Oh, also, that's William Forsythe on the back. He's not in it a whole lot, but Cloak and Dagger. This was around the time that, video games were just starting to come out. And when I say just starting, I'm talking Atari, which will kind of come into play in a second when we take a little closer at what's inside. During that big boom, they also sort of tied in a little bit of a father-son story into something with video games. Basically, this kid, Henry Thomas, his mother has passed away. His father is trying his best, but he's coming up a little short, feeling a little distant. And Henry Thomas is a fan of this video game, Cloak and Dagger, and he sort of has an imaginary friend who's the main character of Cloak and Dagger, I guess you would say. And he sort of sees him, and this I forgot the character's name. This guy basically kind of helps him out, but it's an imaginary friend, so it's all his own mind. Just so happens the imaginary friend also looks like his dad. So we can see the connections here. He likes to play a lot of make-believe, and one day, basically, make-believe becomes reality. When he goes and tries to speak to someone at, Tektronics, I believe, he witnesses a murder. And while this is all going on, the man hands him a Atari game, Cloak and Dagger Atari game, and basically is like, don't let them get this. So he now has to keep this away from certain people while running from these other people who are trying to get the cartridge. He's trying to convince people that this all happened when there's really no evidence of the fact that anybody was murdered or anything's going on. And he, I guess, has a little bit of a history with making things up. So a lot of people don't believe him at first. I gotta tell you, it's a kid's movie, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought they did a really, really good job at creating that underlying father-son theme to actually make you feel in this movie. And again, you're not gonna see something like this ever again. I mean, in the movie, the kid gets shot at. The kid, he does more than that. I mean, listen, I don't want to give anything away. This is a kid's movie, but it's a kid's movie made in the 80s. So it's a little different. all of the acting was fantastic. Henry Thomas did a great job. Oh God, what is that actor's name? William Forsythe plays a video game nerd, basically, which is interesting to think about when you think about his character in Devil's Rejects. Night and day characters here. William's not in it for a whole lot, but and also the other thing that I liked about it is I'm not that big of a gamer, so the gaming aspect was kept to pretty good minimum. But all around, you know, when's the next time you're going to see a kids movie where kids are getting shot at? It's not going to happen. But yeah, Cloak and Dagger. Now I know. Also, this was his first time watching this. I had never heard of Cloak and Dagger. Again, when I was a kid, I didn't watch a whole lot of movies. So I've been playing catch up for years. I know a lot of people, for them, this was an instant buy because this was a nostalgic movie for them. Again, I didn't see it when I was a kid. So saying that it holds up, I would say is a moot point at this point. It's a kids movie. Okay, I hate Disney. I hate kids movies, but I like the Cloak and Dagger. So let's take another look. Let's take a little deeper look into this release and see what we got in here. Cloak and Dagger. Let's see what's in here. Obviously, you get the amazing Cloak and Dagger VSU box, patented magnetic box here, which they will not let you forget that they invented. This is the spawn. Nice spawn. I really like the way this spawn looks. I don't know what it is about this, but it's just, I don't know, I like it. And then the back here, which with the airplane, William Forsythe, the gaming thing there. All right, let's take a look inside and see what we got now. On the other side, this is actually from the game there. And this right here, I mean, is just genius. This is basically, it's the cartridge. It's the game cartridge that is in the actual movie. One player or with imaginary friend, Dabney Coleman. That's the name I was forgetting. That's your skill levels or special features there. Yeah, and this, as real as that looks, it's just part of the slipcover, which I think is so fucking smart. So smart. I love this right here. That has made me so happy, it's kind of ridiculous. And then that's the inside here of the 4K. And we've got obviously the 4K and the Blu-ray here. You know what? I didn't look to see. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh God, I don't know. What do you think? That's a terrible cover, but I think we're gonna have to do it because I always like as much art as possible, even though I really don't like that as much, but it's okay. All right, and then that's not all. That's not all, of course. This is a VSU release, so we've got to have the classified Cloak and Dagger booklet, and then on the inside, game over. That's what we get. And this is a very nice, like, glossy paper. I mean, it's this is what a booklet should be. It's not flimsy. It's very, you know, the stock that they're using here is nice, and it's one of the better booklets. And then there's nothing really on the back. But as you can see, an absolutely beautiful. Honestly, in my opinion, this is their best VSU. This is their best VSU release on to me, on a film level and on a package level. Yeah, but there we go. That is Cloak and Dagger. I'm gonna go back up real quick and give you final thoughts. All right. So, as I was saying before, Cloak and Dagger is, in my opinion, Vinegar Syndrome's best package, like best looking package. Well, okay. New York Ninja and Cloak and Dagger are close, but I actually think that with the cartridge idea on the slipcover and the price tag, I think that Cloak and Dagger edges it out. Beastmaster wasn't another one I did not grow up with. I never watched Beastmaster. It was something that was always on, and for that reason, I never watched it. But I like Beastmaster. New York Ninja, you know, it's not a great movie, but it's a great achievement, and it's an amazing kind of story when you think about how that movie was made. Six String Samurai, I was just not a fan of, period. I wasn't a fan of the movie at all. Which, you know, yeah, the package is beautiful, the art is beautiful, but not a fan. This, Cloak and Dagger, is definitely my favorite film in the VSU line, and in my opinion, the best package. Now, when it comes to getting one of these at this point, I don't really know. I don't think they're sold out. But you know, with this thing selling out as quick as it did, I waited and picked this up from Orbit, and this was sold out within, I would say, an hour. So again, that being said, I don't know how easy this is going to be to get once Vinegar Syndrome's site opens back up. I figured this is one that's going to go fairly quickly. I paid $40. I did not pre-order this. This was the only thing I pre-ordered during the flash pre-order. I think it was $46.99, which people out there in the halls. Anyway, $46.99. It's a 4K Blu-ray combo. If you like the film, I would get it. They'll probably do a standard version once this sells out, just like they did with Beastmaster. And if you're looking, you know, to save a little money, then I would wait for that. But if you are, you know, somebody that likes these nice packages, on July 1st, I would get on that site and try to get this as soon as possible, because I have a feeling that this is going to be another one that it's going to sell out fairly quick. This is not going to last. There's no way this is going to last until Black Friday. It's not possible. Just my opinion. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I have today. Tell me what you think of the new format. It's a little longer. And I know that people aren't super crazy about really long videos, but this is how it's gonna have to be if you like this format. It's gonna have to be this long. So, final verdict, Cloak and Dagger. It's a winner. Vinegar Syndrome does it yet again, which, you know, they always do. So, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. And go do something nice for somebody.